Hey y'all, like you said, my name is Bianca. I know most of you know me already, but if not, I'm Breonna Taylor's auntie. I was escorted here tonight by my brother Tyrone Bell, Breonna Taylor's uncle in the back. I just want to first off by saying it's been a long 19 months. Um, and on behalf of my family, Breonna Taylor, um, all your work and hard work, sacrifices does not go unnoticed. We are deeply, greatly appreciated by everything y'all have done for us. Everything. I get emotional just talking about it because it runs deep. It's a good feeling when you got a great group of people to like be stomping behind you. And Breonna Taylor started a movement. Y'all started a movement in here in Louisville, and like y'all national, like y'all part of history. And I want y'all to remember that. You know what I mean? And a lot of times when tragedies like this happen in cities, we end up giving up. You know what I'm saying? And y'all have proved time and time again that it's still justice for Breonna Taylor. We still won't be out here.
That's right.
Boots to ground. Honoring her, keeping her legacy alive, and moving forward. And just with that being said, like, we have grown as a city because of her.
That's right.
I can just remember coming out, like, we was like loose cannons, you know what I mean? Like, when we first started, it was shit going on everywhere. Like, we just out here, didn't know what to do, you know what I'm saying? But now, like, just look at us now, like, how far we've become. A lot of people, you know what I'm saying? Like, most importantly, like, we have 4 black people running for, like, seats. You know what I mean? Like, Shamika Parrish is running for mayor, y'all. Like, who would have thought? Who would have thought? We got Charles Booker running for senator. Like, I mean, like, Tim Finley and Attica Scott, like, you, like, that right there alone just tells y'all how deep we in this, and we mean business with these people. We're not going nowhere, and we want to see long-term changes for our people. Not just Breonna Taylor, but for everybody. Because we raising our kids, and it could be your little girl who's been, slaughtered in her own home. You know what I'm saying? Like, because of nonsense that these corrupt-ass police officers are practicing, and it's time to put an end to it. Like, it really is, and I'm forever grateful for that. And we need to make sure that we is out here supporting it. I don't want to tell you who to vote for, but I don't want to tell y'all who to vote for. Nothing like that, you know what I'm saying? Because they tell me don't be like throwing names out there, but just support somebody. Get out here and support your people, like, seriously. And we also need to learn how to donate. You know what I mean? Like, this shit ain't cheap, y'all. Like, this running for mayor and senator is not cheap. And some of y'all know because some of y'all have started your own organization. I see you. You know what I'm saying? It's too many in. I see y'all. But it's too many in here, and we need to support that. And just remember, like, this is not a competition. You know what I mean? Because guess what? If Chalk It Up fails, we all fail.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Like, we all, if J4L fails, we all fail as an organization. So whether you commit to $2, $3, that shit adds up. Pennies add up. Trust me, believe me or not. So, like, let's all come together and continue to support each other. And it's like when you go to Vegas. What happened in BreeWay, stay in BreeWay. Right. It ain't nobody else's fucking business with me. We gonna fight like brothers and sisters. But guess what? At the end of the day, we all gonna come together and stick together. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't care. Most of y'all, I don't care if you don't like Die. That's my girl. You know what I'm saying? Let's address the elephant in the room and keep it moving. Because guess what? Die ain't going nowhere. She a part of the movement. You know what I'm saying? And also I want to just say our kids, like, you know what I'm saying, like, we really need to keep our kids in mind and be mindful when we out here in these streets that our kids see us. a lot of people forget at the end of the day I'm a single mom, and my son comes first and foremost before everything. And you know, these tragedies, it's tragic. You know, I get calls from school like, yeah, he over here protesting this class, like, come get him. He's bullying now, like, it's a lot. So just be mindful moving forward that our kids is watching us, right? And, you know, sometimes we angry and we out here saying fuck 12. You know what I'm saying? They saying fuck 12 too. You know what I'm saying? Trust me, they saying fuck 12. So maybe we can come out with another hashtag. Sorry, you done heard it 1,000 times.
Yes, he has.
But
He
just
said
to reiterate, like we really appreciate y'all. And we got a lot of work to do, y'all. Like we've made a lot of progress. But look, guess what? I want y'all to remember that Breonna Taylor still hasn't gotten justice. That's right. You know what I'm saying? Like, we still fighting. These people are corrupt as hell. That's right. And it's not just LMPD, it's the mayor, it's the senator, and it goes up. They all are in cahoots with each other, and they all working with each other. And it's been proven, it's evidence that it has, and clearly they don't give a shit. Right. So in order for us to get justice for Breonna Taylor, we need to continue to organize. Take advantage of these groups. Take advantage, take a day and spend, take advantage of our resources. And let's pull together more resources. You know what I mean? Because when I'm out here traveling, guess what? It's BreeWay. At the end of everything, they gonna know who BreeWay is. First and foremost. So don't ever forget that. Just let y'all know, like, from the bottom of our heart, coming from our family, we appreciate y'all for everything y'all been out here doing. Like, y'all sacrifice. Y'all been going to jail, getting beat up. Like, we see that, we know that. Like, we understand that. But, we appreciate it. And we are honored to be among such great people, a great community, and thank y'all for standing up for us.
BreeWay! What's up, everybody? My name is Jeff Compton. I'm from Louisville, Kentucky.
What's up, Jeff?
What's up? So, I was born and raised in the west end of Louisville. A little bit more about me. I was raised by a single parent. My mama, she's happened to be in And a little bit deeper to my personal story, a lot of you don't know, my nephew my family is actually a victim of systematic racism. So my nephew's daddy was in a car with 4 other guys. And I'm telling y'all this to get to why I'm fighting the way I am. So, excuse me. So my nephew's dad was actually in the car with 4 guys a long time ago. And they had a shooting. They don't know who killed the boy. We don't know who killed the boy. But out of 4 little boys in the car, my nephew's dad was the only one that is still in prison, the only one that had to do prison. And let me tell you how deep it is. My nephew's dad, his daddy's dead. So they took my nephew's dad and tried to throw him in jail to try to keep the cycle going. If you don't believe in a systematic racism, that's a true story. That is true systematic racism. And just a little bit deeper, now I'm out here trying to get my nephew back on track because of these systems that have thrown our family off when they could have did something different for those 4 boys in the beginning when my nephew was a baby. And now we're trying to figure it out. You feel me? That's fucked up. I'm gonna cuss, I ain't gonna hold you, because it's fucked up. And that's why I stay mad. That's why y'all see me always screaming, because systematic racism is real. Yeah. And white supremacy is real. But I'm talking to the right crowd, because that's why we heard. Amen? Amen. Oh, I feel like a church a little bit. You should have brought the organ, DJ. No, I'm just playing. But so I'm just gonna get my spiel real quick, and then we're gonna go to the future mayor. Then we're gonna go to Tia, and then we're gonna let Miss Rhonda speak, then we're gonna get out of here, y'all. So, we know that so we know that this is a current Black Lives Matter movement, Black liberation movement for that matter, since everybody's talking about Black Lives Matter, but period, Black lives do matter. And until this government starts to get these black and white laws together, then Black lives do matter, because your laws is black and white. So you're missing that the black lives do matter. So it is a black and white thing. Do you understand what I'm saying? So until then, it's going to be Black Lives Matter. So I just want to say thank you all for putting yourselves on the line. Personal stories, man. So July of 2021, I chose to go to Daniel Cameron's house and get arrested. I knew I was getting locked up that morning, but I did not know that once I got locked up, I ain't making this up, but when I came out of that jail, it was like a whole new world. That's right. A whole new Jeff Rowe. You feel me? I went in there, Jeff, came out Jeff Rowe. You feel me? And I ain't turned back since. But the people that I met in jail was 87 of us. I could Google it, Google 87. Right. But it was 87 of us. We went to Daniel Cameron's house and got arrested. There, I met some dope people that have just did some fucking amazing shit. Just some fucking amazing shit. Like some, you can't get around it. Like, just my personal stories, I can't even begin. But I have to. Susan. Everybody's clapping, right? Because she has been effective in everybody's life. But y'all don't even want me to begin on Jeff Rowe. You see what I'm saying? I met her after jail. You feel me? So she has been there. Like, this lady has been fierce for black people. Like, she has, hey, this is, see, you should have made me sign an NDA, because I got to tell this story. So, I'll sign one next time, Susan. So, I'm working on a movie, and before I had even knew anything really about Susan, she just was nice. So, I'm working on a movie, and the movie's coming out. Quick wheel drop, People vs. Kentucky, coming soon. I don't know when, but we're working on it still. So, Susan was telling a story of how she was the mayor's friend. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's unique, because this movement has put us next to people, literal millionaires, people who have multiple businesses. Like, this movement has really put us in position in spaces that some of us never could have even imagined to be. You know what I'm saying? So Susan, I should have signed the NDA. Says in the movie, it's in the movie, so I don't know. Okay, so Susan telling me the story of how she has this dope business, and she has a good relationship with the mayor. Like, I'm talking about a superb one, I'm sure. She says to me, I'm no longer the mayor's friend. Do you know what I'm saying? But for Susan to leverage, because let's be honest, that's a powerful friend. You know what I'm saying? But to leverage your friendship and say, I'm about to go fuck with these black people. Fuck you. I'm going to fuck with them. You will always be my friend. Like, always. Like, you check on me. You have shared your space. Like, you have been the ultimate. Like, I am forever grateful for you. Like, forever. Like, because of you, because of Susan, I'm gonna let it go, but y'all just don't even know. Susan is sus, right? For real. The realest. So when I was thinking, like, so we all had the moment, like, what are we about to do in this movement? Where do we see ourselves? So like after July, after I got out of jail or whatever, I knew, and my cousin was like, Jeff, you need to go on and be in politics because you obviously can probably get the job done. So I'm like, yeah, but I didn't really know what to do. But let me tell you how God worked. I'm telling you, He set everything up. Now y'all know how is this possible? We in jail. She's a female. I'm a male. We never even crossed paths. But this lady has set me up for every single training since I've met her. Y'all, I have went through what I've been through is like a hybrid college level shit because of this lady. Like she tells me like, here, Jeff, go on and look into it. You feel me? But that's what an ally is. Like I'm black. I ain't even know nothing about politics. I ain't even give a fuck. But I did know that these people got power and I'm tired of them. So God put her in my life to show me how I'm about to go get power. You feel me? Like, let's go get it together. Which leads me to why we are here today. Like, so. That's right. That's right, Jeff. That's good. We got a lot of stuff about to happen, you guys, like flat out. And I'm going to say it like I always said it. The unfortunate thing is black people are not as caring about this movement as we are, right? As you can see, you guys have done a lot of shit for us. And I'm not going to even say it was, I'm not going to even say it was out of guilt because I'm pretty sure y'all felt bad sometimes because of some of that shit y'all was reading. Was like, this is fucked up. Right. So it would send you to probably do extra nice stuff for us. You know what I'm saying? But that's what made the movement because we all had to learn one another. I never had white friends like this until now. Now I got white friends for real. We go on hikes. We do white shit. You feel me? You feel me? Shit. Fuck around, get Kool-Aid with no sugar. We do white shit now. Yes, sir. Thanks to this Black Lives Matter movement. You see, I'm saying this shit was impactful, right? So what I'm saying is, let's leverage our relationships. Let's build relationships so that we can. So it's a movement, right? So when I think of a movement, I think of a big old truck. The truck got a big old shovel, right? We are the shovel, y'all. We have to figure out. We gotta lock up. We gotta link up and shovel this motherfucking white supremacy out of the way. Now, how do we do that? Because you guys, our allies, have been so dope. We gonna need y'all for this round. You feel me? Like this round, season 3 is different. I don't expect us to be screaming fuck 12 as much, but we are going to be boots on the ground. We ain't gonna be protesting that Black Lives Matter, but we gonna start having real conversations because conversation rule the nation. So the way you all have already started the conversation, some of you have even leveraged your relationship with your family. Some of you all have leveraged your relationship with your family. And for that, I am forever grateful. And if I can do anything, I'm here. You feel me? And that's on Jeff. Like, that's on Jeff. But back to what I was saying. So we have to continue to keep the conversation going. How do we do that? What are we going to do? We need you all to continue the conversation in white spaces about Black lives. The first thing that we do not want right now, we cannot have SROs in our schools. That is damaging to our kids. They have been traumatized for way too motherfucking long. I told y'all cuss. But they have been traumatized for too long. We can't do this no more police shit. Y'all already policing the neighborhood, so that can't work. So that's our main priority in Black mental health. You understand what I'm saying? So when they talk about Black people shooting, y'all tell them, well, they down there in poverty and the white people left them hanging. Y'all say it just like that. I'll give y'all the authority. Y'all got good Black friends that's gonna ride for y'all. Do you see what I'm saying? We trust y'all opinions. So y'all have to start having these hard conversations. Keep having them. Because you guys, I'm sure you have. Some of you said, fuck you, with your powerful ass. Alright, everybody. That's it, but we do got 5 people that we got running though. So we have to come together, y'all. Y'all link up with us because we meet every other Thursday night and we talk and we organize on how we gonna get the change we want. Now we out tired saying, screaming Black Lives Matter, but we ain't tired to go knock on a few doors. We ain't too tired to make a few phone calls. We ain't too tired to go do a direct action that's going to happen this week. We don't get tired, but we going to figure out a way to make this system bow to their knees. Because the power's in the what? People. 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 And the people don't what? Stop. Let's go, Shamika, future mayor.
I'm supposed to follow Jeff. First, I was gearing up because Tala brought the truth, Bianca brought the message, and then Jeff. I'm supposed to follow this, okay?
You gonna lead us soon, man.
I'm gonna lead y'all. First, thank you all for being here. Give yourselves a round of applause for being here. This is powerful. And what Tala said is true. We all have a role. Ally is a very important role in every movement throughout history. Nothing has been accomplished without working together, without being intersectional, intercultural, intergenerational. So our allies, is it making it? Our allies, you take that? Yeah. All right, our allies are so important, but you are important. So I thought about what we saw last year, what we all experienced together. I first want to level the playing field. Let's look at who's in the room. So I'm going to ask you to raise your hand if you know someone that's incarcerated right now. Raise your hand. Keep them up. If you know someone that is houseless, that does not have a place to live, that does not have a lease or a mortgage in their name, raise your hand.
Y'all know somebody else sitting right here, raise your hand.
If you know someone that has died from violence, all types of violence, whether it was a stabbing, a beating, gun violence from our police, raise your hand. Keep your hands up. I don't see a hand down. Look around. All these issues overlap us. Thank you. You can put your hand down. They overlap because we are humans living human lives, and we are struggling. We're trying to get past just surviving. We're trying to thrive together. That's what you saw. Tala was right. When it happened last year, none of us knew, even those of us who are seasoned. I've been doing this work over 25 years. I still didn't know what to do when Breonna Taylor was murdered. But I knew I needed to be out there because I have 3 daughters in their 20s, and I knew that it was important to be there because they would be there. I knew that I could be a resource, and that's exactly what I tried to be. Perfect and all. I know I took some bad votes people didn't like, but I believe in democracy. I believe in people, and I believe in using every talent, every strength, every resource to bring what's best for a movement. Now, I said on September the 23rd, when Daniel Cameron failed to make sure those officers were prosecuted, I said that we are entering the next level of our protest. This is it, and you are a part of it. Don't forget that. Justice comes in many forms, many forms. Everything that you do every day means something. Everything means something. We were out there because a woman who dedicated her life to saving lives was killed by those she once worked for. She wasn't safe and none of us was safe. It just was a perfect storm because the pandemic, which was the biggest culprit of last year, added to that. But we came together as a community, just as we did today. We built our own potluck right out there in the park, right in front of Metro government. So what I've always work with is that before I was a mother, before I was a student, I grew up in the streets. Now, you might not have went to one of the high schools here, but my kids did. But I grew up in Over the Rhine, and we had a street code. We had a code. You don't mess with older people. You don't mess with kids. You damn sure don't shoot at nobody at a damn bus stop. We had codes that we lived by. My father, who spent 40 of his 56 years in and out of jail, wanted me to be book smart and street smart because he knew I needed both. He knew that it was important to know everything that I could. But I also had a black code. And I will tell you, as Tyler talked about, our mental health is important. All while we held up that movement, my blackness was questioned, my resources were questioned, my integrity was questioned. But I'm going to tell you what bothers me the most is when somebody questions my blackness. Ain't no way I'm running from that. No way. And everything that I do is about opening doors and bringing people with me. So a dear friend of mine named Marion Vassar, she sent me this t-shirt because she said, I see you doing this. What I'm telling you all, as we close the end of this day, as we go on with our lives and the roles that we will play in the movement going forward, we have to have